Hey everyone! Alright, this video is going to be a brain dump about everything I can possibly tell you about Cashback, my personal experience with it. So we're going to start off by briefly explaining what Cashback is and how it works, okay? So Cashback is a way for you to get a percentage back of the money that you spend online purchasing things, right? So as the way that I do it is through a dropshipping business, right? So I sell products on eBay and then buy them from Walmart.com. So I spend $20,000 to $30,000 a month at Walmart.com. Because of this, I'm able to get percentages of that money that I spent back. And as you can see here, I've actually earned $3,000, and that's just not money that's not money that I might get. That's money that I've already received in my PayPal account. Okay, so this is I've already earned $3,000 from this process. It's legitimate and it works, right? So don't get it's important that you try Cashback and you figure out how to make it work for your business, because it's money that you're missing out on if you're not earning it. The trick is that whether you're eligible for Cashback, it's not about the individual Cashback website that you use, okay? Because as you can see, if we Google Walmart Cashback, we can find a site like Cashbackaholic, right? There are tons of different Cashback websites. Look at all these. Be Frugal, eMoney, Ebates, Topcashback, Upromise, Mr. Rebates, Discover Deals. Look at all these different Cashback websites. There's absolutely tons of them, right? And then look at some of these reviews. They're horrible. Like, look at some of them have like 2. My favorite, Topcashback and Upromise, both of them have 1.5 stars. And now, one thing I want to show you about this, it's so easy to get psyched out by this. Like, look at this. Always misses Cashback, takes too long, they stole all my money, yada, 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 rude customer service, scammers. Look at all this kind of stuff. It's funny, though, because I have had really positive experiences with both Upromise and Topcashback. So one thing I want to talk to you guys about is tracking and some other stuff, because most of these bad comments are from problems that are preventable if you change your mentality. Because when it comes to Cashback, you cannot consider it your money until it is in your account. If it's just pending and you have $1,000 pending, you cannot rely on that money. It is not yours until it's in your account, okay? So again, Cashback websites, it's all about your retailer's policy. A lot of people think that it's about each different Cashback website's policy, okay? So, for example, sometimes you can't get Cashback on purchases that were made with gift cards, right? So some people think that, okay, if you use Be Frugal or Topcashback, then you can, but if you use Upromise or Mr. Rebates, you can't. That's not how Cashback works in my experience. In my experience, it's all about the retailer, okay? So what happens when you get Cashback is that instead of going directly to Walmart.com and purchasing chocolate, what I'm doing, or what you're doing when you use a Cashback website, is you're going to the Cashback website first, and then you're using the Cashback website's link to Walmart.com, right? So that's what we're doing right here. And then we're buying chocolate, okay? And what's happening is Walmart gets this purchase for chocolate, right? And then in their sales data, they're like, oh, hey, this customer came from Topcashback.com. So Walmart has a policy where they're like, all right, since you brought us some traffic, you brought us some business, we're going to give you whatever our set cashback rate is for this purchase. So they send this money to Topcashback, right? Or whatever cashback website you're using. And then the cashback website gives you a percentage of that money. It may be 100%, it may be a smaller percentage of it, but that's ultimately how it works. The retailer gives the cashback website a percentage of the sale, and then the cashback website gives you a percentage of the sale. And the reason I say that it's all about your retailer is because ultimately The retailer is the one who decides whether the transaction is eligible or not. So you're going to notice that transactions show up in your cashback history as pending, right? At that point, the retailer has acknowledged, hey, this was a purchase. We're giving you the credit for now, but at this point, we are not approving or disapproving the purchase or the cashback. That doesn't happen until 90 to 100 days after the purchase is made, okay? And so there's a whole bunch of different problems that can happen here. And when it comes to your cashback getting declined, there's a multitude of different reasons that your retailer could decline your cashback. And when the retailer is actually declining cashback, this is when you're going to get into those scenarios where you're like, oh, Topcashback said I was going to get $1,000, but then they got rid of it and they stole all of my money. What has actually happened in that scenario is that Topcashback has said that, oh, you're eligible for $1,000, but then when the period, the 90-day period passes and they go to the retailer then rejects the transactions, right? And this could be for a bunch of different reasons. This could be because there's multiple cashback claims for each transaction. You're only allowed one per transaction, so you can't just go to topcashback.com and like 8 other websites and all get 2%, right? You can only get one cashback transaction or one cashback claim per purchase transaction, right? So other ways that things can go wrong are with tracking. And with tracking, this is when you make purchases, but they don't show up as pending in your Topcashback website, right? Or your cashback website. And the way that you can get around this is by learning about cookies, okay? So the way that any cashback website works, whether it's Topcashback or another website, is that they open a new tab in the retailer's browser, but they upload a cookie, right? And a cookie is just some information about you as a purchaser. So now Walmart knows, hey, because of this cookie in the browser's the customer's web browser, that means that this is a customer from Topcashback. So in order to make sure that you're tracking things properly, it's really good to get in the habit of deleting your cookies on the website that you're using. And also disabling ad block. If you use any kind of ad blocker or pop-up blocker, that's going to screw up your cashback websites, right? Because the affiliate links just won't open, they won't work, and it might load a link in Walmart, but then since you can't save any cookies, then it's not going to work, right? So how do we mess with our cookies? Depending on the internet browser that you use, this process is going to be a little bit different. I'm going to show you how to do it in Google Chrome. Okay, we're going to scroll all the way down to the bottom, and we're going to find our advanced settings here. And we're going to scroll down and then go to content settings, okay? From here, we're going to click on cookies. And from here, we can go to this part right here, and we're going to search for Walmart. At this point, we can remove all Walmart cookies, okay? So this is a good thing to do right before you start to place your orders for the day. And the way that I typically do it is I make a new link for every purchase that I'm going to make, right? So I made this link, and then I'd add this item to my cart, and then I'd check out. And then I'd go back here when I'm going to purchase my next item, and I'd open this link again, and then we'd get back to walmart.com, and now I purchase my next item. So I just bought some chocolate, so now I'm going to get some soap, right? So we add the soap into the cart, and then that's how it knows. It's like, oh, hey, this item got added into the cart and then was bought. So you then get cash back on the price that you spent, right? So I've talked to you guys about cashback, how I've used it, how I have gotten money from Topcashback, even though they give you this message that says, you know, we reserve the right to decline you for commercial and resale purposes. I've still gotten money from them. And even if they stop giving me money now, I've already earned $3,000 from it. You know, so it's really worth trying out. And it's better to try and then get rejected. Just remember, you have to make sure that you do not consider it your money until it is in your account or you have the check in hand. Until that point, it's just theoretical. You could get that money, but you cannot bank on it. And ultimately, what you need to take away from this video is your experience with cashback is more dependent on your specific retailer. It's dependent on the source that you use. Walmart is really great for cashback and gift cards. They allow you to get cashback on gift card purchases, and they're good about giving you your cashback even if you're a commercial or high volume seller, right? A lot of other retailers are not like that. First off, they won't even allow you to use cashback on purchases you made with gift cards, and second off, they'll reject your cashback if they see that you're high volume. Walmart has yet to do that to my account, and it's been really, really great so far. All right, that's everything that I know about cashback. I hope that was useful, trying to make these videos and the next couple videos as informative as I possibly can, okay? Thanks a bunch. Bye-bye.